While I was playing, I stayed calm and didn't notice that our mage was actually trash-talking and trolling the entire game on purpose. I only realized it later while I was editing the gameplay, and oh man, I was so pissed. Watching it back and seeing how the mage was trolling the whole time just made me even more frustrated. But anyways, let's start the match. When I was editing, I realized he was mad just because the enemies picked our counters. Like seriously, how can someone get pissed over that? Such childish behavior, like a kid throwing a tantrum because they didn't get their ice cream. On top of that, my tank and I were playing duo, and at one point, I jokingly asked him to subscribe to my channel. It was all just lighthearted fun, but for some reason, that seemed to make the mage even angrier. I mean, seriously? Getting mad just because of a harmless joke? That's such a pathetic, childish reaction. And to be honest, I don't even go around promoting my channel in random matches. There's literally no point since the YouTube algorithm already pushes my videos to way more people than I could ever reach by mentioning it in-game. It was just an inside joke between the two of us, something we do for fun sometimes, not meant to offend anyone or cause drama. At first, I honestly thought the mage was helping me take the buff. I even appreciated it for a moment, thinking, okay, at least this random knows what to do. I hadn't seen any of the trash-talking messages yet, so I had no idea what was really going on. But as the game went on, I started noticing things felt off. And that's when I realized the truth. He wasn't helping at all. He was actually trying to steal the buff and ruin the match on purpose. That's when it hit me that he was the real cancer in the game. What really blows my mind is that we were actually winning the match, playing smoothly, and yet this mage decided to get pissed over something so tiny. Getting salty because enemies picked counters and then losing their mind over a small joke. That's just straight-up immature and pathetic behavior. At first, it might just seem like a normal game, but the more you watch, the more you'll start to notice the nonsense that was going on behind the scenes. So guys, I'm telling you, stay calm and watch this carefully, because there's a high chance you'll get pissed off just like I did while editing it. And trust me, by the time you reach the end, I'm pretty sure you'll be angrier than before. It's one of those matches that just gets under your skin the more you see what really happened. Up to this point, you might be thinking, okay, maybe it's not that bad. He's still contributing in team fights, helping with objectives, and just trash-talking a little here and there. And yeah, that's true. For a while, it really looked like he was still trying to play seriously despite the attitude. That's why I didn't mind even if he was clearly trash-talking to me, thinking that he or she might had problem in previous match. So even if he trash-talks me, I won't say anything because I believe that he or she was going to play with seriousness. But guys, just wait for it. You're about to see the real cancer. I don't know what suddenly clicked in his mind, but out of nowhere, his entire gameplay changed. It was like he flipped a switch and decided, you know what, I'll just troll the game. Nobody said anything bad to him, nobody provoked him. We were literally carrying the team like crazy. Yet for some reason he chose to ruin it for everyone. I honestly can't figure out what went wrong with him. Maybe he was mad because he wasn't getting kills, or maybe he got upset that we took buffs he wanted. But I'm the jungler, so the buffs are mine anyway. Or maybe he was still salty from losing his previous match and decided to take it out on us. Whatever the reason was, it was completely pointless.
Meanwhile,
Now his trolling action starts from here. We're fighting our hearts out, and he's just casually taking the buff, like he didn't see a thing even though he clearly did.
Meanwhile,
He's just roaming around the map, clearing buffs and creeps while the enemies start taking Lord. Our tank jumps in to disrupt them, but our mage? Nope. He's busy taking my blue buff instead.
meanwhile,
He clearly knows exactly what he's doing. He chooses to do the opposite. It's not like he's clueless. He's fully aware of the situation. It's like he's intentionally choosing to lose, just to ruin the game for everyone else.
meanwhile,
It's just so frustrating to see players like this. Everything's going well, the team is performing great, and then one person's ego or frustration completely ruins the flow of the game. It's that kind of behavior that turns a fun match into pure chaos for everyone else.
meanwhile,
I don't know if the mage is boy or a girl. But if the mage is girl, then it's understandable because girls have mood swings and stuffs like that. But if he is a boy, then that's a big L. A boy whose mood swings is a total joke. But honestly, it doesn't matter. What matters is the behavior. Mood swings and tantrums have no place in a team game. Watching them flip from helpful teammate to someone actively sabotaging the match felt like watching a kid who keeps barging into your room and breaking your stuff. The kind of neighbor's kid who makes you want to lose your cool, but you can't because it's pointless to escalate. It's frustrating on another level. We were doing everything right, coordinating and carrying the team. Yet this person chose to throw it away over something trivial. Whether they were salty about kills, upset about buffs, or dragging baggage from a previous game, none of that excuses deliberate trolling.
meanwhile,
I chose this voice for the video because it perfectly matches the tone I was going for. The video itself has a bit of a rude and dominating vibe. There's a lot of frustration and anger in the gameplay and commentary. So I wanted a voice that could really capture that energy and make the whole thing feel more intense and expressive. It just fits perfectly for moments like these where the mood is all about raw emotion and attitude.
meanwhile,
Just watch his rotations and how he actually contributes during fights. It's almost unbelievable how disconnected he is from what's happening around the map. When we were playing, I honestly wasn't that mad. I was focused on the game, trying to carry, and didn't fully realize what he was doing. But once the game ended, and especially when I started editing the footage, everything became crystal clear. Seeing him ignore team fights, steal buffs, and pretend like he's playing seriously while doing absolutely nothing useful just made my blood boil. I was sitting there thinking, how did I not notice all this while playing? The more I watched, the angrier I got. That's when I decided to make a rude, straight-up roasting video about this guy. I would have ignored it and forgotten the match, but the way he kept running his mouth while doing nothing for the team, that's what made me decide to roast him. Now that the enemies have taken the Lord, and not just any Lord, but the 18-minute one, every bit of advantage we had completely vanished. The same enemies we were dominating earlier suddenly started dominating us instead. We actually could have finished the game long before this happened, but thanks to Gord's unnecessary trolling and wasted plays, the whole match flipped. But this time, I won't put all the blame on him. I'll admit part of it was on me, too. I should have secured that lord, but Lancelot managed to steal it right under my nose. The whole fight was absolute chaos. I could barely process what was happening. Lancelot jumped in trying to contest the lord, so I went straight for him to prevent any 50-50 chance. But right at that moment, Zetian used her ultimate, stunned me, and left me with barely 1 HP. I had to pop my own ult just to survive, but by the time I recovered, my focus was completely gone. And that's when Lancelot stole the lord. I couldn't do anything about it. Still, I'll admit this mistake of mine. Now that I'm dead, our whole team slowly starts to fall apart, one by one. It's like watching the end of the game in slow motion. Everything we built up just crumbles right there. And then, at the very end, you'll see the main trash-talking message, the one that really got under my skin. That single message pissed me off so much that I decided I had to make this video just to roast him and get it off my chest. Big respect for the tank. He is doing his best to save the base, which worked to some extent, but not completely. The last text that I was talking about is here. So okay guys, that last match was pretty frustrating. From the start, everything felt like it was going fine. We were dominating, coordinating well, and I really thought it would be an easy win. But then all that unnecessary trolling, buff stealing, and trash talking completely ruined the flow of the game. Watching it again while editing just reminded me how annoying it was to see one person mess up the whole thing for everyone else. But you know what? It doesn't even matter now. At the end of the day, it's just a game. Yeah, it was frustrating in the moment, but there's no point staying mad about it. We win some, we lose some. That's how it goes. What's important is that we learn, move on, and keep enjoying the game instead of letting a single match ruin our mood.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
So now let's switch things up. This next match is going to be totally different. I wanted to show you guys something fresh and fun after that disaster of a game. Since I know most of you probably got pissed watching that last one too, here's a healthy match instead. No toxicity, just pure gameplay. A match where everyone's actually focused, playing well, and contributing like a real team. You know what, guys? Before, I used to be really bad at controlling my emotions. Even a single negative comment could ruin my entire day. But after starting YouTube and doing it for a while, I've gotten so used to seeing all kinds of hate comments no matter what I do. Like, if I completely dominate the enemies, people say, oh, the enemies were just noobs. If I get dominated early on, they say, you're trash, that's why you lost early game. And if that's not enough, they'll go, you only won because it's low rank. Even when I play an immortal rank and dominate there, they'll still find a way to say, ah, immortal is easy these days. And after seeing all that over time, I started to realize something. There are just too many heads, too many minds, and too many opinions. You can't please everyone. If someone wants to hate you, they'll hate you no matter what you do. And if someone genuinely likes you, they'll continue to support you through almost anything. So now, when I see hate comments, I honestly just smile. Because in a way, they're still watching my videos, which means they're technically part of my paycheck. Even if they hate me, they're still helping me earn money indirectly. So really, that's a win for me. And about the last match, it might have looked like I was hating on that player, but it's mostly for content. Yeah, I was pissed in the moment, but thanks to him, I actually got a video out of it. If he hadn't trolled or trash-talked, I wouldn't even have this content to show you guys. So in the end, even his negativity helped me earn something out of it. Funny how things work out sometimes, right? That's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. It was a bit different, more on the rude and roasting side, but it's all just for fun. No hard feelings toward that mage. It's just a content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.